Yasas, welcome to the Rider's Table. This is our first episode. Unfortunately, the studio isn't done yet, so this is what we'll have to start with and make do.
But anyway, we're gonna improvise a lot of places where we're gonna film anyway.
That's true. So this is not going to be the main location, but this is a start because we couldn't wait on this topic. It's quite interesting and it caused a huge debate, so we decided
Especially
to film
yesterday.
it. Exactly.
Started yelling at each other.
So we thought it'd be best to do it on camera. So welcome to our first episode. I'm Marina.
Serious.
I am Stegus, and he's Emmanuel.
Welcome to Chain Reaction. Okay, guys.
Okay,
So after yesterday, we had a big debate that escalated absolutely insanely. So let's get into it from scratch.
and we're gonna start. We had some ideas to put out some content for you. It was about gear and how to actually choose gear, but from that point on, we escalated to what's the point of gear, where the rider is going, which gear should you choose, what's
Which
the
one
right
is best?
sizes, about certifications for the protection,
About your riding style.
riding styles, and it just went on and on and on, and we couldn't really figure out a way to put that mainly
And we
shorts.
We also didn't find anyone online talking about what we wanted to talk about, and now we understand why.
And it's a very hard topic to put in shorts, like for shorts for YouTube, for TikTok or Instagram, to help people out. So it's gonna be better if we do it a long format way.
Yeah, let's give it a shot.
Separated in sections too. So you have your riding style, your certification, and we're gonna see
All right, let's get into it.
how it's going.
So, guys, since I still don't have my license, but you guys do, but you guys do, I want to get into the topic again. So, let's say I'm new and I come to you guys for advice. What jacket should I buy for a motorcycle?
A jacket or everything.
In what way, everything?
Good luck waiting
There's
for us to
jacket,
give you
there's
an answer.
boots, there's gloves,
Let's start
there's
with the
pants,
jacket.
there's
Let's start with the jacket
it
now.
goes on and on and on and on. This is not a cheap thing to start.
No, I know, but let's start with the jacket. I want to buy a jacket for my motorcycle.
First of all, you have to choose your own jacket. Like, see, we are not going to say what jacket you are going to buy, but we're gonna help you out how you're gonna choose your jacket.
Mm-hmm.
Because this answer is very difficult to answer it, me for you.
Yeah.
Because, I don't know, you may need to have a leather jacket.
You may
which-
need.
Yeah,
You may need.
you may need it.
No, but it
Some
all,
people don't
it
wear
all
leather.
depends on riding conditions and riding styles and what bike she's gonna get.
But that's the whole thing. What if I buy a Vespa and I want to wear a leather jacket?
There's no need to buy a leather
But if
jacket
I
for a
want to,
Vespa.
what's stopping me?
Good for
Nothing
you.
stops you. Only the scorching heat of cycle that gets to 40 degrees and up in the summer.
And the winter?
In the winter, there's options. There's many options for the winter.
You
So
can
let-
keep your leather jacket though.
That's true. I mean, like we said yesterday, leather jacket is top notch. It's the best thing for protection in terms of sliding, in terms of falling, in terms of everything.
No, it's the best
And the
of
way-
everything, but it gets uncomfortable. It gets uncomfortable. It gets very hot. It's nice in the winter, but you need to break it in. First of all, you need to break it in because it's stiff. It's gonna be very stiff. In the winter is nice, especially if you have one that has holes for air, like to come into it, and it comes inside like the RST jacket we have here.
Yeah.
It has the thermal liner inside. It's very nice for winter. I rode it for like 2 months. I really liked it. Very good vest, very good price also. But I can't imagine myself wearing this even without the thermal liner in the summer. Like there's points in the winter when I was overheating under it.
Yeah.
like it gets hot into it at some point, and we had like what 8 degrees to 4 degrees in some mornings that I was going out for a ride, and I was wearing nothing but a t-shirt underneath, like just a t-shirt.
So that's where the textile comes in, because I believe that's where the majority of riders go in textile, because it's a bit more versatile. They are windproof, they are waterproof,
They're
they have
not really
ventilation.
windproof.
Some of them are with the liner.
And it depends on the textile you're gonna buy
I
and
believe,
what liners they provide.
from what I've seen, the textile is the most versatile in terms of every rider's different needs.
It's more comfortable though.
I mean, you've been wearing the textile for close to a year now.
And it's very comfortable to wear it in every occasion. I mean, city ride or a big ride. It's very, very comfortable. I got cold in the night at night times. I got cold in the winter. I needed to wear too many clothes in order to keep.
But that's the point.
That's the whole issue.
That one,
Yeah.
it's a textile, but it's a summer textile, just like my hoodie that I bought, the armored hoodie for the motorcycles. When it's something only for the summer and you don't have the appropriate liners,
Yeah.
you're gonna have a very rough time.
Yeah, but mine is textile. It doesn't have as many vents as Stelios's textile is. But at night and in the cold wind, I'm still okay because of the inside liner that I
Yeah,
have
but it
inside
has the
of it.
liner. We'll see now in the summer when you remove that liner how hot it's gonna get for you.
It really depends because the back doesn't have vents. Stelios's one has vents.
No, you don't have vents in the back, so all
Exactly.
the air doesn't have somewhere to go,
Yeah.
so it's gonna stay inside. And in the summer, the air that comes towards you on a motorcycle, it's hot.
Yeah, I understand, but with that logic, also the hoodie is hot in the summer. Especially in Cyprus when you're riding at 40 degrees heat.
No, but that hoodie, it's full air. Like anything that comes in goes out. Nothing stays inside. I was wearing it for like a month during the winter, and I had another 4 layers under me, and I could still feel the cold.
Also for you, it's gonna be different because you are a backpack now.
For now.
Like for
Manuel-
now, but
No, but even while I was doing my lessons and I went out on the roads and I was driving still at 80 to 100 kilometers, I was very okay with this, and it was winter.
So you already know the feeling.
Yeah. But which jacket is the best?
there's no simple answer for
That's
that.
the whole debate we're trying to settle today.
like-
Which jacket is the best? Is it the hoodie, the flannel, the textile, or the
No,
leather?
but let's say like you're an adventure rider, okay? You're never in your right mind will buy a leather jacket
An adventure.
on an adventure bike. Yeah, you will never buy a leather jacket.
Why not?
If you want to.
You can't. Adventure biking is you wake up in the morning, you go to Starbucks, okay? Like any adventure biker knows, you need to go to Starbucks. You put on your gear and everything, you get on your bike and you do highways, you do twisties, you go through maybe mud, you go off-road. An adventure bike off-road, you need to be flexible. You
Okay.
need to be able to do a lot of movements because you're not just sitting down. You get up and you move on your motorcycle. You move left, right, front, back, and that thing takes. A leather jacket won't allow you to do all of those movements comfortably. Also, they weigh a lot. It's 4 to 5 kilos, especially with like the leather and all the protection inside of it.
And that's just the
You-
jacket, not even
yeah.
mentioning the whole suit if you want to buy the whole
Exactly.
thing.
If you're gonna buy leather pants as well, those are also very uncomfortable and they're very. You can even walk in them, like they're made to be like this on the motorcycle. If you don't get the stance of the motorcycle, they're uncomfortable to wear.
Yeah, like when I tried one in the store, I couldn't even move my arms.
Yeah, because they're fixed into one position, the position that you're gonna be having on the motorcycle.
Yeah.
But adventure riders, they like. It's not that they like. The industry made like the jackets and the pants and like there's like cargo shorts that made from Kevlar or textiles and something like that. they're full of pockets, they're full of like double stitched zippers.
What's with the double stitching actually, since you mentioned it?
And you need it just in case you fall. Like double stitch zippers, they're very nice. In case of an accident, let's say you smash into a car, or your chain decides to lock up your back wheel at some point because it breaks, and you get thrown off your motorcycle. When you land, if you land well,
Yeah, that's the instinct.
and then like your instinct is gonna be to land like this, and hopefully you have gloves, so you don't lose your skin. Okay, hopefully you have gloves so you can like scratch a bit of those. And let's say you have a big zipper here. If it's not double stitched, for waterproofness first of all, and second of all, the asphalt is gonna try to rip that off. The double stitching is gonna help not rip that and keep whatever you have under your top layer on you.
So, do they have special certifications for the stitching?
Of course, everything has specifications.
So, what there's
Motorcycle gear, it's literally a nightmare.
So there's different certifications for one stitch or two stitch.
There's
Or
different certifications for anything. Even if
So-
you fart, they're gonna give you a
How
certificate.
do you know if one jacket has all the proper certifications for you to wear? I mean, how do you know if you get one jacket and the stitch is not?
At least
doesn't
I
have the
didn't
proper
know any of
certification.
this in the beginning. I have this obsession when I start something. I research, I do.
Oh no, that's
lot of
right.
research. Like even my motorcycle, it took me 6 months to choose which one I want, and I still wasn't sure if I want that one. That's my first one. And also gear. Gear in Cyprus, especially, is very hard to come by. The stores don't stock a lot, and they don't have the right sizes. And when colors and everything. When you go to a store, like you buy a brand new jacket, there's a booklet that comes with it. That booklet, normally and by law, it should say everything about that jacket. If it's waterproof, the ventilation, everything. And there's sections that you have your certifications, and it's gonna tell you like, if you have D3O armor here or whatever brand it's gonna be, it's gonna tell you that that armor is certified for this much impact, and it has this specific certification that you can look for it online or on their website. Your bag has this much, everything, like every part of the textile needs to have the certification. If they reinforce something, let's say you have a textile jacket, you have a textile jacket and you have some leather reinforcements where they know that there's, based on research with crashes, that they know that the most common crashes happen here, most people break these
And
bones.
that's
they
why
break
the majority of the
or
armor is here in the back
Yes.
as well.
So based on that research, they're gonna try to reinforce those areas where they put you the protection. They put you the protection, it has its own pocket inside of the vest, and they were gonna put you, let's say, a leather insert on top of it, because leather slides better.
Okay, in this part will have its own certification. let's
Yes,
say.
that specific part should come with its own certification. If it doesn't, it means that they cannot get certified for all the.
But let's be
Yeah.
honest, who's gonna sit in a store and open the tiny booklet on every jacket and sit and read through each part of the certifications?
No one does that.
Let's be honest, like
No one
I'm
does
gonna just throw it out. 90% of the people, they're gonna see, oh, it has here protection, here protection, maybe the back, or they can have an insert into it. If it fits and it's comfortable based on the needs of the rider, that's what they're gonna buy.
Yeah, but that's only in the developed countries. If you go Europe, USA, and these kind of places,
We are in Europe.
no, but they do.
We are a developed country.
We are a developed country.
Yes, but
okay?
my point is that when we went to Lebanon,
Yeah.
like a month ago, tell me one person that had any single piece of gear on them. We're speaking highways. It's a 5-lane highway from one and 5 ways to the other. 20% of the vehicles going on those highways, lanes, that they weren't even lanes, people make their own lanes. Actually,
Yeah, it's chaos there.
it's chaos, and you see people on motorcycles no gloves, no helmets, no helmets. Not even the shitty ass ones like the.
Yeah, but that's a different situation
The
there.
only piece
because-
of protection they had is the windshield in front of them. Just
And that one is only for the wind or the rain.
Yeah, but
Nothing
like,
else.
no, but you're comparing oranges and apples because there, a 5-lane highway, the max speed you can drive is 50 kilometers
But
an hour.
not always. You have.
I'm not
many
saying they
points.
shouldn't wear protection, but like they don't. And
But
that's
it still
but that's
doesn't matter.
besides the point. We're here debating about the gear because it's a big topic. Because like I told you, what if I want to wear a leather jacket on a Vespa?
Can I get the
Or-
conservation a little bit back?
Go back.
Uh,
Conservation.
Conversation. CZDC. Okay, we said about the certifications, but do we have any levels of certifications? I mean, I heard something about A's and double A's and triple A's. So, what actually this A's means?
Also, don't forget there's a huge budget situation at play as well within that.
What do you mean?
Because based on the certification levels and the type and the fabric and the etc., that's where the budget goes either up or down.
But it's not only that. You can still make something budget that's very good based on certifications. But if you haven't noticed, brands, especially big brands, they're selling names now only.
Of course.
It's like your phones and everything else. It doesn't cost them as much. It doesn't cost anything into
Yeah,
like
but that's
trying to sell you the stuff that they make. It's all about the name.
making money.
Yeah, but
that's
it's all
fair.
about their name at that point.
No, but like, let's say a triple A certified hoodie and a single A certified leather jacket.
You don't have single A certified leather jackets.
Why?
Because leather jackets, they cannot go under double A, I think it is, based on the... Okay, when you get your certifications, there's a lab test, okay? They have machines that have either concrete or the
Sandpaper?
sandpaper, yes, that mimics the road.
Okay.
And they have a machine that they put your jacket inside. They spin the concrete or the sandpaper or whatever they have there, and they put it down. And they tell you like, A certificates it's from this speed, this many seconds when you're sliding on the ground.
Was distance included?
Distance doesn't really matter. It tells you the
Distance
speed.
of scraping.
Yeah, but it tells you the
What if-
speed.
Okay, if I scrape at 10 kilometers an hour for 5 meters, or if I scrape 100
But you
kilometers an hour
can't,
for
you
5
can't
meters.
scrape for at 10 kilometers an hour, 5 meters.
Why not?
Just a little
You're
bit.
gonna stop way sooner than that.
Challenge accepted.
You're gonna stop way sooner than that.
Challenge accepted.
I mean, my last crash while I was doing training,
Yeah.
I was going at least 10 kilometers and I didn't scrape, I just
You're
fell.
going way faster than that.
Yeah, you were
Yeah.
more than that.
You had at least like 35 to 40 kilometers in that.
So I just fell and rolled a little bit.
And, no, you fell and rolled and
But your other crash, you scraped for like 30 meters solid.
no, but he wasn't wearing any gear, which shame on you.
Shame.
I left my skin there.
And some skin,
Broken wrist,
broken wrist.
Max.
broken wallet.
No, but back to the certifications. You know, they do this test. They tell you like A certification, the textile or leather or whatever, they can handle up to that point. Double A, it's let's say more speed, like 50 kilometers an hour for this much time. Triple A, it's the biggest one, which, if I'm not mistaken, it's 80 to 100 kilometers. I may be very wrong now. I didn't look into it
We
before
will
this.
fact check it and add it to the screen.
No, we'll add it on the screen. It's the longest one, 80 to 100 kilometers, scraping on the floor for like 25 to 30 seconds. And scraping so long, it's a lot of time.
Do they use the same kind of certifications for the MotoGP guys who are scraping for way longer and are at higher speeds than 100 kilometers?
There's a very small difference between the ECE and the FIM. like super small. Ryan F9 from 49. He does. I watch his videos. I like him a lot because he goes very technical into this, and he explains a lot of the stuff like the difference between DOT, which Americans use, ECE 2206, which the rest of the globe uses, the right one, and the FIM, which is for the MotoGP stuff. But FIM is it's super close to ECE 2206, very close.
Yeah.
Like if you have a helmet that's made for ECE 2206, it might as well be made for FIM.
So the same kind of, let's say, ideology works for helmets too,
Yes.
and gloves.
Yes, gloves,
shoes.
helmet, everything needs to be tested. That's why motorcycle gear is so expensive. It's made from different materials that you don't find in your everyday hoodies, because if you walk and fall down, you won't need a protector on your on your back or anything. It might help. You never know.
No, but the material of that, the hoodie, the armored hoodie, it feels the same as this.
It feels the same, but it's not the same. It's built a bit differently so it can withstand some abrasion.
The scraping abrasion.
Yes, the scraping abrasions.
Okay.
I crashed into that one at 35 kilometers an hour and it had 0 scratches on it. But if I crashed into something like this, it would have been
Scratched off.
scratched off.
So even the fabric is made specifically for scratches
It's
and
woven.
scraping. And
It's woven differently. Yes, it's made so it can actually take some damage.
Or let's say about the motorcycle and riding styles that you have.
That I have
No, so
specifically.
so which jacket
Somebody's
is the
have,
best?
let's say, and actually my English are not the best.
It's fine, you're doing great.
But
No, tell me, so you tried different motorcycles from your lessons to your exam to the stuff. Do you think that the one you chose, the jacket you chose now initially, is the best for your riding style and for the motorcycle you chose?
Did you
I think so. Luckily, yes, I picked the correct one.
No.
Because in the daytime and all the city riding I have, it's very nice jacket. I mean, it's airy. It's είναι ούτε στα ελληνικά είναι παράδοξο.
Multilingual here.
It's
Comfortable.
I'm thinking it, but I cannot say it's comfortable, nah. And it doesn't bother me to wear it. I mean, if I'm going to wear it for 6 to 8 hours per day and have a long ride, it doesn't bother me at all. It's like for you, if you ride, you
So
have
it's like
your
a
leather
casual
jacket. Nah.
jacket that you can wear anywhere.
Hmm. And it has also some protection too. It's not the hoodies.
No, that's true. That's very true.
Also, let's say for another riding style, you want to go to the track, you cannot wear the hoodies. I mean, they don't allow you to get inside the track with a hoodie. You need to have a full leather gear for that.
But you're not allowed with that one either.
Not even mine, yes.
They won't allow textiles at the track.
No.
That specific one now.
Okay.
And I think so in Cyprus track, you need to have crash bars too.
If you're gonna use your own motorcycle.
No, they are,
A lot of
you
stuff.
can't rent, they don't have to rent. Ahna has on its website all the requirements for your bike and you as a rider.
Okay.
Yeah,
Interesting.
and on the other side, imagine having your motorcycle just to go to the work. I mean, you drive 20 minutes every day just to go and come back, and
No.
you have to wear a leather suit. I mean,
No,
it's gonna be
it's-
pain in the ass.
Listen, it all depends on the situation. Like, for me, that's the thing. Like, I don't think there's an answer to which one is the best, but I really do believe that it depends what you're planning to do, like, where you're planning to go. Like, you can have also multiple of them. The budget.
Don't slam on the table and pick up the sound.
Okay, so if you're not very constrained on the budget, you can have multiple like not suits, let's say, like pieces of gear for wherever you want to go.
Yeah, but doesn't it also depend on the type of bike you have?
You can have multiple bikes. A lot of people have that.
Not a lot.
A lot. More than you think.
So if you have multiple bikes, that means
No,
you have
then
some more money.
so
to
you have
spend.
more money to buy all the gear you want.
So I think
Yes.
so. It doesn't bother you.
But
to
let's
buy
say
more
let's say
jackets.
I bought a sports bike and I'm gonna use it to go to work on during Monday to Friday, for example.
Okay, you don't need a leather suit for that.
Yeah, but how ridiculous will I look wearing a hoodie on a sports bike?
Not at all. Have you seen all of those TikTok wannabe bikers and they're going on short sleeves on the bikes?
Let's not. Especially
That's
like
not
that
gear.
guy with the Hayabusa and flip flops.
Yeah. We went to one of our rides.
That's not proper gear. Well, that's-
No gear. He was in a flannel t-shirt,
No helmet, no
Shorts.
nothing, shorts and
flip flops, and a Hayabusa.
Hayabusa.
Legendary. Actually, let's get into the helmets then. Because these two did, let's say, a mistake. When you first bought your gear, you kind of rushed and in a way cheaped out.
It wasn't rushed and chipped out. It's the problem is with the kind of information that there is out there, and it's specific to Cyprus. I think if I was in like Germany or UK where they have proper stores with big inventory, many brands and everything,
Big selection.
and people who will actually like sit around and help you choose the right gear for you. When they have a big selection, it would have been a totally different kind of gear I would have worn.
Yeah. But tell us about your Scorpion helmet. The first one you bought.
Like see, that one I wasn't sure. I bought it even before I bought my bike. I bought all the gear before I bought the motorcycle. And the Scorpion helmet, it's not a bad helmet. It's good, but it wasn't made for what I wanted it to do, first of all. And the second thing is that, unfortunately, the size, I got it wrong. It was snug on my head, it was perfect. But after 6 months of using it, because it's a cheaper helmet, the cheek pads are cheaper and everything else is cheaper, they loosened way too much and it was going everywhere on my head. Like
Yeah.
highway speeds, I wasn't comfortable, especially on a naked bike where you have all the wind in your face. I wasn't comfortable at all because at highway speeds, the helmet used to, I wear also glasses, which is another thing that's very annoying on a helmet. My glasses from the normal position, they will like come and glue onto my face because all the helmet will go backwards.
Yeah.
Even with the inflatable system, the Scorpions, they have the inflatable system in there where they inflate your cheek pads so they get more snug on your face. It still was very uncomfortable, so I had to go for the LS2 Dragon, which I bought. I went to the Limassol store.
They
We
didn't
a
have
re-
it in stock.
We have a representation here. They didn't have my size in stock, so I tried another one just to see, like, because they all have the same head shape.
Yeah.
It was very good on me, so I ordered one online, and when it arrived, it
That was the other issue.
was a
with the-
world of difference.
That's another issue with the whole selection situation in Cyprus in terms of helmets. Because I'm shallow, I wanted a white helmet. And they had two options. And neither of them fit my head shape, which
Yeah.
was really annoying. And I had to opt out for a.
And this is not only for the helmets; it's for every piece of gear you have.
Same with my jacket. I never wanted a pink jacket. They had one jacket my size and it was pink. So I had to get a pink jacket, which is very annoying here. That's the problem. And
Yeah,
and the shipping here as well.
It
Very-
takes a while.
Yeah,
Me too. I bought some pads. I wear them 3 times and I never wear them again.
and that's the other issue. What about your helmet?
My helmet, to be honest, I will not say from where I bought it, but I have not clue which helmet I had to take for my motorcycle. I have a naked bike. For a naked bike, this helmet does not fit. This is for a sports bike.
Yeah.
This is not good for the, how you say it, for the wind.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you have too much wind noise in your head in the highway speeds.
Even with the, what do you call it? The chin.
The chin guard
The
that
chin
broke.
guard that broke.
Yeah, even with that, for sure you need air plugs with that helmet.
Yeah.
I think so in a while.
So you regret it in a way?
I didn't regret it. I like the helmet. I mean, it's my first helmet. I still like it.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe in the future I will buy another one. But for sure, I will keep this one. I like it.
That's the other issue in the stores here, though. They didn't even ask when we went to choose our helmet. When I went for mine, at least, they didn't ask what kind of riding style I have or what kind of bike I have. They just like, oh, does this fit your head? Okay.
To be honest, they asked me and
They
they
asked
gave
you?
me that helmet. So
Really?
they were very wrong. That's why I'm not saying their name.
No.
They
No, we
gave
don't
me
share.
a wrong helmet.
Did they ask you?
Yeah. But it wasn't very helpful.
Sad. So gloves. I want to move to you, Stelios, because you crashed with your gloves.
Okay.
How was it?
Okay. As you see, you need this kind of gloves to wear on a motorcycle. The other gloves are not safe for you. I mean, I crashed, I hit the floor, and I broke my wrist. Because I think so, because I didn't have protection on the wrist from the glove. It was just the glove that
I will disagree
stops
there.
here.
I will disagree there.
And I
No
think-
glove will save your wrist at that impact.
But you have a higher protection with the ones that go up. Through your
Still,
wrist.
the moment you hit like this, your bone will shatter no matter what. It doesn't matter if you have here the cuffs that keep it in one spot, because the impact that goes from here to here is the problem. Like this one.
Yeah, I understand, but like this, because it's reinforced here,
Yeah, that
And
will
here.
help it not snap.
I mean, it's still gonna actually.
No.
It's not gonna do anything.
So if it's gonna snap, it's gonna snap.
Yes, especially if you fell at 120 kilometers an hour straight onto your wrist.
Little bit less.
So there was no saving that.
There was no saving that.
Yeah, maybe.
The only thing gloves will save is your skin. Like if a bone is gonna break, it's gonna break.
Actually, one very important thing on the gloves, you need a slider. I mean, you need this part to have this slider thing. If you don't have this slider, your hand is gonna break anyway in the lower speeds too. I mean, if you touch it, it's gonna fall in the asphalt. It's gonna break.
Yeah, but here's where the other debate of the fabric comes in again. Is leather better? Is textile better? Because mine is not leather, but it's fully reinforced. Yours is leather. You also have the summer one, which is zero leather,
It has leather.
but
On the
only
palm.
like here
No, on the palm.
and here. But I mean, like this one, it's fully leather. Only there's some vents here on the top of the wrist.
Leather in general, like the same way we said before, the safest you can wear on a motorcycle, it's leather. Except if you're an MX rider and you don't care about that. Or an adventure rider. But the safest for the asphalt, it's leather.
No disagreement there.
No,
But
Yeah.
still, you can't wear leather all the time.
you can and you should.
Nah, let me see you in 40 degrees heat here.
We'll see about
wearing
Yeah,
leather.
we'll see. I'm just gonna
Actually,
wear.
I want to challenge you for that and see how long you last.
I mean, if you care about your personal safety, you have to wear leather.
Yes, that's the best. But
It's not about
we are-
comfort.
I understand that not everyone wants to wear leather all the time. So that's why
Or
you
even
have,
has the budget for
or
leather.
even has the budget. So that's why you have so many other options. They're not gonna be the same safety, yes, but it's still better than nothing.
Yes, there is.
Even my summer gloves, like
Better than nothing.
no, like even my summer gloves, they're not leather or anything. They're summer gloves because it's hot, but still the palm is reinforced with leather. It has the slider, it has the knuckles. it still has protection to it.
Yeah. Shoes.
And then you choose a glove for the season that you are riding. Our first gloves were for summer season.
Yeah, and my second
Yeah.
pair wasn't any better. I got a pair of, okay,
That was for mid-season though, when
no, they're full.
No, the ones he got were winter. They even
No,
had
they're
the
the.
winter.
winter was.
They
Yeah,
even
I
had
had
that
some,
piece of
okay.
silicone here for the visor to like.
They had a wiper.
He was soaked. He was soaked.
Okay, so I had my first ride in the winter under torrential rain, like a lot of rain. And I was taking my bike in for a service. I wanted to put some heated grips on it, and the weather looked nice in the morning, and I checked it even, but I made a mistake of not checking the other cities' weather. So by the time I got on the highway, it started raining. I had my winter gloves on. They're a pair of like Dainese gloves, Gore-Tex, waterproof, all of that shenanigans. On a naked motorcycle without the wind grips in front, like to block any wind or water that may come onto you. They lasted a full 10 minutes. 10 minutes and they were soaking wet. I couldn't feel my fingers because it was so cold.
Yeah.
So cold. The wiper.
Didn't do
The wiper worked. It works better than actually using your.
Yeah, but your other
fingers.
issue wasn't just the wiper, just the visor. It was also your glasses inside.
Yeah, and I had a scorpion helmet, and everything started fogging up, and I was shitting my pants really on the highway because the cars, there's the backsplash of the cars on you, there's the actual rain on you,
The wind.
the wind and everything, and my glasses started fogging up. I was literally looking only through the up part of my glasses. My visor started fogging up because for some reason, I didn't think to put the pin lock on. I didn't use the pin lock, so
But what about in other situations? Let's say it doesn't raining, so it's cold.
okay.
That's it,
It's
and
co-
you have your winter gloves. Are
They-
they working?
They did their job. They work for like half an hour. Up to half an hour, they did okay. Like it worked, but after half an hour, like when we took the ride to on the
Farmagas.
mountains in the morning,
Farmagas.
not to to
Lefkara.
Farmakas, bravo. When we took the ride to Farmakas and it was like 80 degrees in the morning. For half an hour I was okay, but after half an hour I started to feel my fingers going numb. It was getting cold in them.
Really? That day with that gloves I didn't feel anything. And these are mid-season too.
But when you bought these, you said that you could still feel the air. Here's where my question comes. They can't make gloves fully insulated, can they? It's not good.
No, there are gloves that are fully insulated.
But if you sweat,
Mine are fully insulated.
Yeah, for
but there's still
summertime.
some ventilation. Even the
No,
winter one.
there's no
There's still some ventilation.
nothing.
Nothing?
Nothing.
No.
Are you sure?
Now that I have my heated grips, I turn them on and my hands are sweating in them.
Yeah, but I'm saying shouldn't they have some form of ventilation because you need it because you cannot trap sweat constantly in your hands?
I mean,
And also even the winter stuff, let's be honest, who the hell is riding for 3-4 hours under the rain?
A lot of people.
Under the rain
Yes,
for
a-
4 hours straight.
A lot of people, motorcycles are their main transport too. They don't own a car.
I agree. But that's why I think even the winter stuff is not fully 100% waterproof for a long period of time, no? I don't know if I'm asking stupid questions, but
It's not stupid. You just need to choose the correct gear. There's, again, with the brands, there's stuff like Gore-Tex. They say that it's breathable and waterproof. Those two things, they don't go
Contradict
with
each other.
Yeah, they contradict each other. Like you cannot have something that's breathable
and waterproof.
and waterproof.
Yeah.
So they are not waterproof, they are water resistant.
Nah,
Yeah.
that's
Kind
a
of,
that's a better word for it. Like a lot
Because
of
if it's fully waterproof, it should have zero ventilation whatsoever
it's
because
zero
it needs to lock in everything so
Yes.
it don't get water in it.
exactly. But there's also some different type of gear for winter. You can have waterproof gear, but there's also heated gear with batteries that have elements in them and they're chargeable.
Yay. As if charging the car door and your phone and your cameras and everything wasn't enough.
Yes,
Let's
but
add a jacket.
You also have
Let's
that
charge
option.
a jacket, sir.
Yes, you have jackets, you have pants, and you have gloves that are fully heated,
No.
which is incredible.
That's sick, but like,
It's incredible, especially for people who ride all winter long, even in snow.
yeah.
You need that type of gear.
Yeah, still.
I don't like the idea to have electricity passing through your gear while you're riding. I mean,
It's not electricity that you have in your house though. It's DC on low voltages.
It's a battery.
It's perfectly safe.
and actually, you are the expert on that, on the
And
electricity.
you already carry a phone and power bank with you. Like, what's the
So
difference?
it's like the same.
It's exactly the same thing.
That's. That's.
And also the technology we have now and everything, they have many safety features. Like if they overheat, they shut off immediately, so it doesn't catch fire or anything.
No.
Anyway, but these gloves, I wear them for 2 hours at night time, 4 degrees outside.
There is.
And approximately after 1.5 hours, I start feeling cold. I mean, for a while, it's good in winter time.
The mid season I don't feel anything because I'm a backpack.
That's the best part.
But you know,
to prove it.
surprisingly, that jacket, I'm not sure if it's windproof because it has the vents here, but
you have the liner inside.
but I don't
that.
feel any cold in it.
No, you have the liner inside. That's the
No matter the speed, because I've done lessons in it, I've done backpacking in it, and I don't feel cold at all, no matter how much the wind is. Even when I'm riding behind you and you go low so I can eat all the wind, I still feel okay.
You don't go low with him.
No, because I don't know where to hold anymore because he goes low and my grip on his chest, on his hips here goes away with him. And I'm like, what do I hold? We're going at 120, 130, and I'm like,
Some people say that there is a special strap that you're holding between your legs.
That strap, dude, sucks on the CF Moto. It's, first of all, like, if you're gonna put a strap on the CF Moto, this is a PSA for CF Moto production, okay? When you wanna put a strap, maybe put it horizontally, not vertically going like this. What am I gonna grab this way? It's not doing much. At least put it like this so I can hold on to both.
But the point of that strap was to remove it. No alien should sit on that seat. Right?
No, definitely not. I'd rather sit on the floor.
Yeah, that seat is uncomfortable as fuck.
Absolutely horrendous. So, should we take a small break?
Yeah, we'll take a small break and we'll be back.
Hello? Hello?
See you guys.
It's been 45 minutes or so.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Holy shit. We need to check on batteries as well. Yeah, you will have it without audio.
With a minimal audio. Scrapping style of audio.
Do I have sesame in my teeth?
No.
I think so, the camera will not catch it too.
Do I have sesame in my teeth?
Say it one more time.
Do I have sesame in my teeth?
You have a jungle of sesame seeds.
So,
So is my word.
so is,
okay?
yeah, so you
It's my
trademarked
word.
it. You trademarked it for yourself, it's true. So, let's get into shoes, guys. Because I've been having trouble finding a pair of shoe I like. And I know you had some issues with your shoes opening up.
Yeah.
And you don't wear shoes.
Flip flops.
A true boozer.
So, what's up with the shoes?
Well, again, we have the same thing.
Yeah.
Specifications and
Certification.
certifications and things like this. But there's a big. For shoes, it's weird because everybody prefers something else. For shoes, it's all about the style of the shoe. There's people that like high shoes, and there's people that like low shoes.
I don't
There's-
like to wear boots.
Yeah, like Still just doesn't like to wear boots, and I like to wear only boots.
And I tried boots and Converse, which I know is not a good riding shoe, but it's the most comfortable for me for shifting gears
Yeah.
and braking. Except when I have to do it when it's raining and my Converse just kept slipping off the
Yeah, but-
brake pedal. That was hilarious.
But Converse bring zero protection.
I know. I've seen the crayon video.
Yes. There's that specific video you see when the bike just slides under and the first thing that goes is his toes and then the rest of it.
You don't
Insert
want to
human
see-
crayon video.
And
No, we get
then-
copyrighted. We can't.
you
That
don't
thing
want
is
to see that
scary.
video.
But no, the shoe situation is a whole other debate on its own, because it's not just the comfort, it's the protection that they provide. And obviously, the higher ones that are holding also your ankle together are way better than
Mm.
anything lower. Because I've seen they do like Vans looking motorcycle
Yeah,
shoes.
the casual ones.
I've seen boots, I've seen the boots that go up to here as well.
The nicer one are the motocross boots. They're beefy boys.
Yeah, but they're stiff.
And they're stiff, they,
They
don't
remind
go
me of
anywhere.
ski boots.
The
even.
boots for the ski, they compare.
I believe so. How you choose your shoes? It's how you dress with the rest of your gear on your body. Let's say if you have a leather jacket, leather pants, you're gonna wear some good boots. I mean, you're not gonna wear Converse with the leathers. You have to fit.
Challenge
Another-
accepted.
You want to?
But at the end of the day, it's about protection and not losing skin, toes, legs.
Yeah, imagine having something leather on you and you believe, okay, I have a good enough protection, and you wear Converse.
And then
And you're gonna
that's
scratch
when-
your feet.
Lose a few toes in the process.
Yeah. Some
I don't know.
screws on the bow.
But that's why the debate never ends. That's why, like, when I was researching online to find inspo, at least for the short form videos that we were discussing about yesterday, because we wanted to do a video about the jackets, I couldn't find information even remotely similar to what we wanted to discuss about. And now I know why. It's not a small topic to discuss.
It's an impossible task.
Yeah.
Like, even if you just want to do a comparison, like we wanted to compare a hoodie to a textile to a leather, and we ended up speaking for 2.5 hours arguing about the whole thing.
Debating.
They're like they're
Because each
uncomparable.
one has, yeah, because each one has its perks, each one has its cons, pros and cons, but also each one is separate. But then you go back to like
And you
certification and how much protection, how much riding you're going to be doing, what kind of riding you're going to be doing, what kind of motorcycle you have.
have to see it from different perspectives. Everything. I mean, certification, protection, comfort, everything.
So it's kind of an impossible decision. So if someone has no idea and we lack some help here in terms of the stores helping in terms of information, and online there's way too much information, so how can one even choose? You just throw money at a jacket and hope it fits?
You can always return stuff.
This is not the US, you cannot return it and get a refund like there.
No, you can always return stuff.
Well, it depends
Depends on what.
on the store.
All the stores take items back. I took it, I didn't like it, I'm gonna bring it back. I'm not gonna be stuck with a 300 euro jacket just because.
But you cannot go wrong if you buy higher protection for your riding style. I mean, if you go for a city ride and you have a textile or a leather jacket, you are not wrong. I mean, you are wrong if you want to do.
Underdressed.
Yeah, when you are underdressed and you want to go 100 kilometers per hour and you wear a hoodie.
Yeah.
No, but at that point it comes the comfort zone. Like for most people, the most important thing is comfort.
Yeah, but safety comes
Doing a
first.
city ride, I'm not gonna sit in leather, so it's not gonna be comfortable.
Safety comes first, though.
Safety does come first, but also comfort, it's on the same level. You wanna be comfortable on the motorcycle.
I think they're both equally important. You need to be protected, but also comfortable enough.
People
mean-
who haven't crashed, they think about comfort. People who have crashed, they think about safety.
No, but think of it this way.
You
Let's
can
say
have both though.
let's say you buy the best helmet on the market and you spend 2,000 euros on it, for example, and it's very uncomfortable for your head. It doesn't matter how much protection it offers. If you're in pain, what's the point of the gear?
Yeah, I'm not saying to buy something that is unwearable to you.
Yeah, at that
Pain,
point,
uh,
you
Nah.
show something that's wrong.
No, but that's what I'm saying. You cannot choose which one is better because comfort and protection, they need to go hand in hand. Because if you're not comfortable, it doesn't matter how much protection it offers. You're not going to be able to enjoy yourself or go
And you're
anywhere.
not gonna ride anywhere.
No. But if you're too comfortable as well and you have almost zero protection, there's no point in gear at that point either. It's better to just wing it. So
Wing it,
I
and
think
if
they-
you lose something, you lose.
No, I think they should go hand in hand. You need to have enough protection and be comfortable at the same time. I know that from like when I wanted the helmet. The one I liked was the AGV, the white one. That's super sexy, by the way. The moment I put it on my head, I couldn't keep it for longer than 3 seconds.
Super
I wasn't-
uncomfortable.
I was in so much pain here and here. Even putting it on, I don't know if it's my nose that's big, but
That
This-
one is for sure.
this part of the this part of the helmet, when I was like putting it on, it was like scraping like this against my nose, and I was like, I'm gonna scratch my nose. Imagine putting it in on and off the whole
Yeah,
time.
but that's a fitment issue. That brand, it's not for you.
No, but it's the most popular brand. That's where the
Yes.
other problem is. There's some brands, they became so popularized, like the AGV or the Pista, that everyone's talking about all the time on socials. It was the most uncomfortable helmet I've ever put in my life.
He has an LS2, so he disagrees.
It's not, the LS2 is very different.
Yeah, but the name of it is not as on social speaking now. Everyone speaks about the Pista.
They used to speak about the Pista until the new Alpine Star came out, and it's these are trends, especially the ones who took a Dremel to their locking points, like you have your visor that goes up and down.
Yeah.
They took a Dremel here to cut off the parts where it locks,
So that they can do
so
this
they
and the
can do
visor
this
goes-
like
What's the point?
just to look cool about it. Like, come on, man, it's not about that. It's all
Eh.
about safety.
Unfortunately, it's not healthy for, like, say, new riders who are looking on socials to see all this stupid shit happening
No,
online.
it's not.
Or even those that ride without gear or completely shirtless so they can show off their tattoos and muscles and...
I have tattoos and I cannot fathom the thought of leaving my skin on some ground.
Seriously, imagine sitting all these hours paying all that money for tattoos
I
just
sat
without
20
protection.
hours in
Destroying your
pain.
tattoo,
Just to
I mean.
show it off on social media. It's ridiculous.
Just take your shirt off and walk somewhere. Like, you don't have to ride a motorcycle just for clout.
And unfortunately, that's what's happening, and there's nothing we can do about it. That's why our content has been focused on
Natural selection.
education. You know, we want to promote the safe riding. That's why we even started this.
Especially after the crashes we had.
I haven't crashed yet.
Not on camera.
Not on camera.
Not on camera.
They did. Never been caught crashing. So, I've never crashed.
Have to stop bringing cameras on the rides, remember?
But listen, if you don't get caught crashing, you can say you've never
You
crashed.
technically never crashed.
I never crashed.
So I technically never crashed. Visor first into the floor, never.
While trying to do a U-turn
Listen, U-turns,
of the devil.
I hate them. I can't.
Who
How?
is slamming doors?
Doesn't matter. So guys, let's wrap it up. What did we learn today?
Today we learned that choosing the right gear is an impossible task. You need to choose go to a store. If they have something, it's stuff they have it. If they don't, order it online.
Yeah, but that's where the other debate of online begins. And we need to wrap it up, but like, online is very convenient, especially like we can all open our phone and you can buy a million things on there. Doesn't mean it's
Yeah, like
just
the-
like what happened with your pants.
I bought my pants, they didn't fit, I sent them back. I got my money back and that's it. I can go to the next pair, like, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, but still.
It's still convenient, like, but at a store you can go there if they have them in stock, you can try them on. It's more convenient, like, you can leave with a perfect pair of pants the same day.
Yeah.
But at least you have one perspective, one small perspective, how to choose your gear by your riding style, by your motorcycle you're gonna choose, you're gonna ride, how safe you're gonna be on your rides,
How comfortable you're gonna be.
how comfortable you want to be, yeah.
Also,
So you have a lot of variables and you have to choose between all of these.
So moral of the story, just
Yeah.
buy all of them.
I never buy everything.
I know that you have the money, yeah.
Yeah, but I think the most important thing is don't rush and do your research.
Yeah.
Don't
But that's
rush.
easier said than done.
You don't have to rush. Don't rush. Do your research. Go test it out in some store if you can. And if not, order it online, test it at home. If you don't like it, send it back. Get something else.
Yeah, that's
Not everything is made for everyone anyway, so.
Yeah. But the only piece of advice that I will give is don't buy an open face helmet. Especially on a naked bike on the highway.
Yeah, they're not made for that. I don't know why they make them, but they're not
They're
made
not for
that.
bikes, they're for scooters.
Good for you, they gave it to you and you didn't buy it.
Yeah, it's a good
Seriously,
thing. It was
yeah.
free.
It was a present from CF Moto for buying 3 bikes. But Yeah.
The weird stuff with that, it was your choice. You chose that.
She didn't, you?
no, I had only 2 choices. It was
Like
that
a
one
full
and-
face or a half face, and you chose the half face.
because I wanted to. It was somewhere. I wanted to
No, no,
breathe
no,
the
no.
air.
To make the difference.
This is how you breathe the air on the bike.
But then I made an amazing choice.
No, the pilot you have
I'm
now is
I'm
perfect.
gonna show off my helmet. Since your helmets are on the table and not mine.
By the way, that helmet made Emmanuel to buy a new one because he
No.
was jealous.
No.
True.
He was very jealous.
Very true. After I bought this, suddenly Emmanuel hated his Scorpion helmet and decided that his is shit. And it's time to buy a new one because he got jealous. He even unboxed it, by the way, himself.
Of course,
He didn't let me
have
unbox
to.
my own helmet. He didn't let me put on my own visor.
But he wasn't
And
jealous.
and when it was time to try it on, he goes like, Ella, I'll try this one. You take my Scorpion, see how it feels, see if it fits you. And I'm like,
Guilty. But yeah, guys, choose your gear wisely and make sure they're comfortable on you.
yeah,
So, and make sure to buy better gear from your friends.
Keep the competition alive.
keep the competition alive. All right, I guess that's it for us. Let's hope this wasn't a complete disaster for our first podcast. And stay tuned. We're going to be creating more of the stuff. Our content is going to always be focused on rider safety. This podcast is going to be the first of many where hopefully we're going to get very good guests regarding all things about motorcycles, gear, riding safety, riding tips, etc. Fill in the blanks. And
Meet some riders.
meet new
Showcase
riders,
the Cypriot community.
especially the Cypriot community, because that's where we're based as well. And remember to always cause a chain reaction. Thank you, guys. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.